Anybody listening, good evening. I'll be with you in a minute. Yes, we're online and we're live. Okay, we need to turn this volume down. Okay, so now here we go. And we're kicking her off.
Take off.
Drone kings and Darwin.
Hey, Brad, you're still alive, man. It's about time I heard from you. And we're in P mode. I'm flying from Brook Falls. No, I'm not. Goomoolhara Falls, up on the Lamington National Plateau. I came up here a few weeks ago to fly with Brad. Sorry, not with Brad, with Matt North. And yeah, you know, we loved it up here. And my daughter Chloe, the photographer, she had a look, and she said, I want to go out there and fly and get some photography. She's a photographer.
Mike Roche.
Hey, Mike Roche and everybody. Chris Hope. Welcome to the Lamington National Plateau, where Matt North and I were flying. Okay, and I'll give you a bit of a look down. If you hear any slapping, it's because we've got shocking March flies around here. And I'm trying to... There we go, that discouraged him to death. Yeah, so I thought I'd bring the drone out and have a bit of a look-see. Just put that on top of the box, thanks Phil. And let you guys have a look at what Matt and I were looking at. I've already had the National Park Rangers out to have a look at me, and they've given me the okay to fly. It is in the school holidays here now. So, you know, this is an on the edge flight, where I'm on the edge of allowable height. I'll show you looking down. And I'm also on the edge as far as, or I will be when I get out to the extent as far as I want to go, line of sight. And you know what? I should really start recording. There we go. So I'm not going to say, oh my God, look at the dynamic range. I'm not going to worry too much about auto camera settings, or maybe I damn well should. Because I've got enough going on currently to have to worry about all of that.
Oh, shit.
What's the matter, Phil? You're a champion, mate. You know, I don't need this while I'm flying.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it.
My ears are playing up, I'm sorry.
Your head plays up. There we go, guys. Right, sorry about that. I'm just going to go over to auto exposure, and I'll bring it a little dry, a little brighter. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit better for you guys. All right, so I've got to keep out away from the escarpment at the request of the national parks guys, because the walking trail is below me. So we'll give you a bit of a look anyway. It's very, very dry up here. This is really, we're only about 10 or 15 kilometres an hour from the areas where we've had a lot of losses in the bushfires that have, I don't know whether they've made the bush I don't know whether they've made the news in the US, but it's been the talk of Australia. We've had the rainforest itself catch on fire here. And obviously I'm just concentrating on what I'm doing, because if the drone goes down during this flight, I will not be going even to try and recover it. You know, it's a 400-foot drop to the canopy below me, and even the canopy below me is a 16, to get 400 feet below where I am now, is a 16-kilometre hike. So I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. Down there you'll see the pinnacle, which features in Matt and my video. And in the far distance there's a Pacific Ocean. If you can see the buildings in the distance, that is the Gold Coast.
I need to get it down.
Okay.
Can I have the car?
Yeah, I do. I need to clean the air out. So,
Can I pick up?
Okay, so I'm just flying along the escarpment here, giving you guys a bit of a view. If you would look up, and really I should be filming this again, I wasn't. If you look up onto the top here, you may see the repeater antennas up on the top of the mountain. I don't know. I'm about 450 metres from me. So as I said, I will be pushing the limits of line of sight today. I've got kids, you can hear me talking to them occasionally. I've got kids sat along the hilltop here, the cliff face, with walkie-talkies. How you going, Chloe? My daughter's just joined us. Okay. Once again, we'll have a bit of a look down. There's many waterfalls and so forth. You may even hear the water trickling. I'll move over nearer the waterfall here where I am. Matt North did film this waterfall in pretty full flow. Now it's just a little trickle. Don't know if you can hear it. But, you can see, I'll come back to where I am and show you where we are. I'm getting a bit of speed up. I'm not flying this for photography. I'm flying it for the live stream. You know, I brought the family up here for the day. We're going to have a picnic at the picnic grounds. And generally speaking, just take it easy. Gee, I'm at -4 metres height. I think we might gain a little, eh? And yeah, okay. I want to fly along here a bit. I'm aligning myself with the radar display so I can come in at the right angle, because I've got a lot of trees to fly in. And I'm flying the Phantom 4 Professional today, not the Mavic, the best drone in the world. It may not be able to avoid trees, but it's got a real camera. Okay. Now that is the water course for the falls where I am now. Any comments?
dropped out again.
No, you dropped out again. There we go. You're always up for longboard. Well, where's my stake, Mike? That's not fair. Now you might be able to see a couple little dots. Sort of, I'll line the drone up there, and in middle of shot, that's me. Just going to bring it in. We've got about a 10 knot wind into the face here, the cliff face, so I'll have to be careful on approach. I'll bring it in for you to have a look at. Looking up, there we are. I'm sorry?
I got
Yep, I'm splitting my attention between the screen, the telemetry and the drone, so every time I go back to the drone it takes me a few seconds to reorient, which is I guess why I've got spotters. Alright. Now I can't come much closer than that or I will be over the walking trail. There is the falls. I'm already over the walking trail, so I'm going to back away from it a little.
on and anyway.
Yeah, I know there's nobody at it currently, but I don't want to be over it, mate.
Okay.
There we go, I'm behind the walking trail now. So Mike and crew, it's good to catch up with you. It's been quite a few weeks since I've live streamed. Like I said, this is more in the way of a family day out. I've got the 4 kids and my brother with me, but of course, you know, as you do, you always bring a drone with you everywhere. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. We've still got a lot of smoke in the valleys from the fires. Oh, that's a bit hard. I'm going to have to damp that down to yaw. That's a sweep. So, yep. Well, I'm just playing with my settings, guys, as you probably figured. And we'll go back up to the... I'm going to change my camera settings. I've got to stop the film. Okay. And I'm getting water off me off the waterfall. Okay. We're coming round. Matt's going to be looking at me going, "You're jerky again, you're jerky." Matt's a hard taskmaster to go fly with. And like I tell him, I'm a pilot, not a photographer, damn it, Jim. Sorry guys, I'm not talking a lot, but you know, I'm keeping an eye on things like clearance from the roof, from the canopy, and clearance from the cliff face. And we've got a fair bit of Venturi effect today against the cliffs with the wind. Aren't GPS stabilised drones just gorgeous? Oh, I don't know. Hey, Mark Centroid, how are you, buddy?
Been there all along.
Yeah, sorry, well, yeah, I'm relying on my brother to tell me who's watching, so can't expect that to go too well, can we? Facing away from me. Over on there. Swinging back around now. Drone's at about 50%, and I'm not going to run the batteries out in this location. Once again, down towards the Gold Coast. And the rainforest, pristine here. We've had aircraft crash and not be found for 30 years here. Alright, aircraft's getting a little far away from me. I'm going to start coming towards home. Alright guys, I'm going to bring it in and land it on this battery. I hope you've had a good time having a bit of a fly. It's good catching up with you. It's been quite a while. I will try and fly again fairly soon, live stream some of it. I'm starting to look at some editing again, maybe putting up a couple of videos, but you know, I'm not in a hurry. What's the hurry? I'm flying with an NDPL filter today, by the way, too, which is something I don't normally do. I'm getting a few proximity alerts too. I have a feeling I've got a few birds of prey. We saw goshawks earlier down below us. Hi, how are you? Excuse me talking to myself, I'm live streaming.
You have a drone?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm standing on a lookout here, guys, above Goomoolhara Falls. That's 4 O's, G-O-O-M-E, E-M-O-O-L-E-R-A. And of course, I've got to watch out for the tourist traffic. I do not want to be getting within 30 metres of them. I'm allowed to bring it within 30 metres of my brother and I because we're essential flight crew. I'm going to pick up a bit of height. You know, this is one of the weaknesses with all drones, the fact that they do not have real-time height. You know, they don't have access to online height databases. So, you know, as you can see, I'll bring it down and give you a look. I'm a fair way up, you know, 300 feet maybe. But my screen is showing 7 meters, 21 feet, 22 feet. So obviously you do not rely on telemetry in these cases. All right.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Yep. And as I've got a slight crab to the left here on this drone, I'm going to have to recalibrate the sticks, I think. That fixed it. Just had to give the stick a bit of a go. But, I'm going to pop up to a bit of height, guys, above the takeoff point. Give you a look-see over the escarpment, which I didn't do last time I was here. 40 meters. $80 meters. And that's very interesting to see, because I've never looked there myself. We have O'Reilly's guest house over there. The O'Reilly's family have been in this area since the 1920s. Okay, I'm at 41% and the tourists have just departed, so I can wash off a bit of height and bring it back home. Okay. Yeah, it's lovely. Gary, hey, good to see you. And Rick, I got a cup in the mail yesterday. Thanks for... I had my daughter dobbed you in. I'm getting a collection of cups. I have one from Rodney and one from Thomas O'Sullivan. And now I have one arrived. And I said, who did this come from? Because I carefully didn't include return mail address. And Luna comes in and she says, I know where it came from. Same person who sends her boxes of cereals. Careful, Rick, I'm going to start calling you Luna's sugar daddy because there was that much sugar in that stuff. I got a bowl. My God, was it sugary? But thank you so much for the cup, Rick. But, yeah, I've got a little bit of a drift to the left. I'm going to have to recalibrate my sticks on this thing. I've got my hands off, and you guys can probably see it's just creeping very slightly to the left. Anyway, I've got time to bring it down to, all right, about 3 meters height and bring it in. That's me there, just in the center of the screen.
You're very welcome from Rick.
Thank you, mate. Where are we?
All right. I don't see you.
I can hear it.
Just here. I've got a clean here. Oh, there you go. Straight ahead.
Yeah, got it. Right, bingo.
A bit more height.
There we are. Just want to have a good acquisition before I bring it in. Oh, the wind is really knocking things around here. All right, guys, I'm going to reverse it in here. I prefer to do that in these tight landings. Oh, she's dropping away a bit on height. All right. Thanks very much for joining me, everybody. I'm going to put the bird down, go back and join the family for some lunch. Wow. Yep, not for the faint-hearted. We might have a quick look down, eh, guys? And I'll give you that view while I bring it back over to the landing area. Here we go. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Take care. Until next time. playing me around the obstacle avoidance. I should turn that off. And there we go, guys. And I've got to stop that. Bye.